We begin with a very simple breath, this harmonic breath. Now it is to be breathed at least 4 times during the day, preferably in the morning on arising, at high noon, at dusk, and before retiring. But it may be breathed at any time. It is breathed seated or standing, at any time, anywhere. Now, in our personal classes, we are taught to use the right hand only in breathing this breath. We make sure that we're sitting erect, feet flat on the floor, the heels touching. Then, without any other movement, we raise the right hand, closing the right nostril with the thumb. We breathe in through the left nostril, or the negative nostril, to the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We then close the left nostril with the forefinger and hold the breath to the count of 16, keeping both nostrils closed. We release the thumb from the right nostril and exhale slowly and steadily to the count of 8. Now that should be clear. We then inhale through the right, or the positive nostril, to the count of 4, meaning to say that the left nostril is closed. Then, having breathed into the count of 4, we close over both nostrils and hold the breath again to the count of 16. We then release the forefinger from the left nostril, exhaling slowly to the count of 8 through the right nostril. Now this then is one complete harmonic breath. Now, continue with the picture. In a moment we shall breathe this breath. The right thumb closes the right nostril. Then we inhale through the left nostril. We breathe in to the count of 4. We hold to the count of 16. We exhale to the count of 8. Now, erect. Now, no movement that you haven't to make. Now, be very careful. Put your hands down and wait and let us do it all together orderly. Now, we raise the right hand. We close the right nostril with the thumb. Now then, we begin in a moment to breathe in through the left nostril to the count of 4. Now, in 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we close the left nostril with the forefinger. We hold the breath to the count of 16. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we inhale through the right nostril. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now that seemed to me to be very much better. Now, my beloved, you must be very patient with yourself in that breath. It is not as easy as it seems, because you have to get used to the abdominal control in the exhalation. The retention is not by any means difficult, and so there is your harmonic breath. Now, we will pass on to, I am sure, a breath that will become a very favorite breath with you all. Now out comes the camera again. You get the picture. For the memory developing breath, which is the first of the 8 key breaths in the initial courses in the Science of Mentalphysics. The memory developing breath, which is the key breath of all breaths in action. Now first, we check our posture. The feet are flat on the floor, the heels are touching, the knees are together, spine is erect, well away from the back of the chair, the shoulders are dropped, no tension in arms or hands, and the palms are downward on the knees. Now in this breath, only the head is moved. Remember that. Only the head is moved. Movement of the head corresponds with movement of the breath. Now we begin with the head forward, chin as far down on the chest as possible. Then we bring our head backward with a rhythmic movement as far as it will go without any strain. Now only the head moves. The rest of the body remains motionless. Now as the head swings forward, we exhale vigorously through the mouth, as if whistling. The teeth are partially closed, causing a slight resistance to the breath. Now, my beloved, you will notice how the movement of the head corresponds with the movement of the breath. The inhalation is even and unbroken, timed to correspond exactly with the backward swing of the head, so that when the head has reached the farthest point of the swing backward, the body is filled with breath. Now, at precisely this point, without any relaxation whatsoever, and without dropping of the head at all, at precisely that point, we begin the exhalation and the forward movement of the head, so that there is no change in motion whatsoever between the end of the inhalation and the beginning of the exhalation. There must be no jerkiness in the head movement, but a beautifully controlled, powerful, rhythmic, wheel-like motion. Be sure that your exhalation is vigorous, so that you will again be sure to have a deep inhalation. Now the memory-developing breath is breathed in a series of 7 sevens, or 49 times in all. We breathe 2 sevens, we rest. 2 more sevens, we rest. 2 more sevens, we rest. And then the 1 final 7. Then as we relax completely, the backs of the hands are on the knees as we listen to the voice of Dingle May in the affirmation that follows. And my beloved, let me say that there is so very, very, very much more to what we seem to be doing. But that I cannot give to you. That will come with practice. So let us feel that we are in a great halo of light and wisdom. Now erect, the palms of the hands downward. First, the thought. Now just as if you were pulling that great switch and you feel the light, that you are embosomed in light. First, the thought. I thank thee, Lord, for the breath of my life. Now, all together, up. Stop. Many of you were very good. Some of you are lazy. I wonder why that is. You know this costs you nothing, and yet this is life. This is life. And it's quite free. You can take as much as you like of it. Now, some of you were breathing like this. Oh, so very pleasant. And you felt so nice, as if you were right on your way to heaven. Well, be sure that you are. You were breathing like this. Yes, like some... Well, anyway, that isn't the way to do it. Now, breathe. Now, listen again. Close your eyes and listen. Get it all out. When you get it all out, it then... Oh, it does so much more than you think. You are penetrating your own aura. You enter the universal aura. You enter into the very nature, the very body, if you wish, of God. So therefore, let us do it. Now, let us do it. Prepare. Now, all together. Up! 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 Stop. Much better. Watching within your own body. And if there be any little dancing beads of light in front of your eyes, endeavor to cause them through relaxation to coalesce. Whatever you notice, then watch it. Now 2 more sevens, not quite so fast. All together. Up! 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 Stop. Very good. No movement. No movement. Now, real breathing. 1 more 7 altogether. Up. 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 Stop. And now the backs of the hands on the knees, the eyes closed. And now I imagine that great light at the top of my head. The top of my head is heavy and relaxed. The forehead is heavy. The eyes are relaxed. The muscles of the face are withdrawn. The jaw gently drops. No pressure on the teeth. The arms and the hands are very heavy. But oh, how happy I feel. I feel happy all over, particularly in my beautiful face. My face is bathed in smiles. My whole body is bathed in the blushes of my smiles. I feel a gentle pressure from within outward, and that gentle pressure is taking away all little lines of care, worry, trouble, fear. I feel happy all over. And now I bring the light down. The chest is relaxed. The abdomen falls down. And the light comes down, down, down to the tips of my toes. And now I imagine that great light at the back of my neck. I'm looking down over my beautiful spine. It seems that I'm looking at a wonderful waterfall with the sunshine playing on it, so that I see a countless number of tiny specks of iridescent light. 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 And I know my whole body, this wide universe, to be full of light. If thine eye be single, the single eye, the third eye, the inner eye, the spiritual eye, the creative eye, the eternal eye, the eye of my imagination, the eye that I am now using, if thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light. And I know that every cell in that countless number of cells in my body is a lamp, a light, a torch, bringing to me the light of the divine wisdom within me that I now feel. The light being in perfect correspondence with the flame, as the flame is in perfect correspondence with the fire. The fire. The fire that is in the center of centers of centers of centers of my inmost being. The fire of divine love within me. And so, feeling happy upward, imagining that great golden shower of light going out in all directions, I cannot contain it. The secret of the golden flower. Slowly, I take a little breath and a long, deep, sweeping sigh. Now I lock it up. I make it my own. I register it in my feeling. As I take another little breath and a quick sigh, and I wake up quietly. Now, my beloved, just watch. There is no tension. If you find anywhere in your body or in your head or your brain any tension, just feel that your breath is taking it all away. You're completely the dewdrop lost in the ocean. Now, bring out the camera quietly as we prepare ourselves to engage in the second of the 8 key breaths. This breath is known as the revitalizing breath and is the key breath of all breaths in non-action. Now, this breath is breathed standing. The feet are flat on the floor, the toes not bent or curled under, the ankles and calves gently tensed, the knees are snapped back, the thighs are tensed, the buttocks are locked and pulled down under. The spine is straight. Shoulders dropped, freedom in the neck. Now, my beloved, we begin this breath, as all the breaths, in a deeply reverential attitude of mind. We exhale forcefully through the mouth. We inhale through the nostrils, beginning to breathe deep down, filling the lower part of the lungs, the middle part, the upper part. And then we lock the breath within the body with a big sniff inward. And we hold it about 30 seconds. Now, at the command, we exhale vigorously through the teeth, keeping the tension throughout the body. Then we inhale gently, and then we relax. That's the reward. We relax entirely, coming right down as we listen to the voice in the affirmation that follows this breath. Now, my beloved, as one, standing as the gods that we are, We stand, we turn to the left. Very good. Now be sure, feet, ankles, shins, calves, knees snapped back. Now the buttocks. No movement. Now we pull ourselves right up to our full stature. The shoulders dropped. The arms and the hands tensed to the same degree of feeling as the legs and the feet. Splendid. Now just watch the throat. No pressure on the larynx. Now remember, no dropping of the head, no dropping of the chest. First the thought, I thank thee, Lord, for the breath of my life. Now all together we exhale. Now I'm taking in life. 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 Keep it going. Now a big sniff inward. Hold it. I am the master of my body. I pull on the fingertips. I pull on the feet. The buttocks are tight. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Now no letting down interiorly in any way. Now we get ready. All together we exhale. And now we relax entirely. Coming right down. As I think of, as I feel for the inner meaning, the hidden meaning of these sublimely simple words. I am whole. Nothing is lacking. Nothing can be added. I am whole. I am perfect. I am strong. I am powerful, full of power. Every cell in my body is a complete power plant working for me. I am loving. I am that of which the universe is made, moving. I am loving. I am harmonious, in harmony, balance, poise, equilibrium. I am in harmony with the laws of this universe. I am rich. I am young. And now, as if innumerable streams of living light are coursing downward in the body, I am happy. I look happy. I feel happy. I am happy. And so, feeling happy, upward, doing your work, giving thanks outward. Slowly, now watch it, and a long, deep, sweeping sigh. Now I lock it up as I take another little breath and a quick sigh. And I sit down happily. Very good, my beloved, very good. Now, my beloved, let us be quiet within ourselves as we prepare ourselves for the inspirational breath. Now out comes the camera again. Don't move. As we enter upon the third of the 8 key breaths, the inspirational breath. Now this breath is also breathed standing, the posture exactly the same as the revitalizing breath. We exhale forcefully through the mouth. We inhale. Then we slowly raise our arms, the movement of the arms corresponding to the incoming of the breath. Our arms are tensed. They're held straight from the shoulders to the fingertips, using your hands. And your arms and hands are kept in this position throughout the upward movement. Now, when inhalation is complete, the arms must be above the head. Then the right thumb under the left thumb, the two forefingers touching, making a triangle, the backs of the hands together, closing the triangle. The body pulled up to its full stature. We lock the breath with that big sniff. Now, at the command 45 degrees down, we exhale a little as we bring arms 1/4 of the way down. Then down, we then exhale a little more as we bring the arms down halfway. Then down, we again exhale a little more as we bring the arms down 3/4 of the way. And then finally, with the posture absolutely unchanged, down, we bring the arms to the sides, exhaling completely. Keeping the tension, we then inhale gently, and then we relax completely as we listen to the voice. So, my beloved, ever so gently, firmly, knowing what we're doing it. We stand, we turn to the left. No movement. Now, feet, ankles, shins, calves, knees snapped back. The buttocks. The body pulled up to its full stature. The shoulders dropped. Freedom in the neck. Hands, fingers, thumbs. First, now this magic. First, the thought. I thank thee, Lord, for the breath of my life. Now altogether we exhale. Now those beautiful arms. I'm taking in life. Life. Not too fast. Good. Life. Keep it going. Life. No change in the posture. Now the right thumb under the left thumb, the two forefingers touching, the backs of the hands together. Now momentarily review the posture. See that the arms are really straight. Now we come down 45 degrees. Down, 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 down. Now we inhale and we relax entirely. Coming right down. I thank thee, Lord, for my body. My body, the transcendently beautiful, the infinitely intricate, but the most gloriously accurate instrument in this universe. My body, the temple of the living God, the temple of the God that lives within me, that is alive within me. I stand in reverence.